We are under the lights. Digging in, Javier Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben will wait on it, and very quickly one gone. Stepping into the box, number 21. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Number 11.
Into the box, number 11. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single. So striding forward now, Manny Benitez. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gallo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. Settling in now, Elvis Andrus.
Leading off for the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
In there, and it's 0-1. Now that's popped up. Alberto in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Batting first, the left fielder, Willie Calhoun.
Now here it comes. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Benintendi. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Calhoun looks up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Tehran has pitched his way to over 1,600 innings of work at the big league level and hangs an ERA. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gallo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move.
Leading up for the Rangers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Jackie Bryant is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Oh, got him swinging with the palm ball there, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the fork ball. 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Castro bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was selected in the first round during.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
A high fastball is in there.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Fouled off. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. No balls and a strike to count. Guzman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit down the line at first. Fouled away. And he got him. 1 left for Texas. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Reyes. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Reyes is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it. Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
So now to the plate, number 21. Here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
High and deep down the left field line, and no one will get this one. The 0-2 once more. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. In now, number 11, fielded by Odor. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Manny Benitez. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Heading out towards shallow right. Gallo has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Riding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming, here it is. This is line to left. Calhoun makes the play for out number 3.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league, and when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Into the box now, Sherten Apostle. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Teheran, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and no strikes. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Rangers pitcher at the plate with a ball and a strike.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here in there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
0-2 at the count.
And the cutter got him. In now, Renato Nunez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Yanked on the ground down the line, but still 0-2. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now back.
Stepping into the box, Davy Grillon. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. There is Andrus. And there's out number 2. Ready now for Baltimore. Hanser Alberto. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Maben. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He starts off the inning against a guy. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Calhoun, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he'll continue. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. Nunez has got it, and the side is retired. Set down in order. They trail in this one 3-0.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jackie Ryan. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Back up the middle. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound out there.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
At the plate now, number 21. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And another runs across, as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Jimmy Nelson comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Standing in now, number 11. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Calhoun waits on it. 1 down. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away, as he'll hold on at third base.
Up next for the Orioles.
Ready for another shot now, Manny Benitez. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now back. Left field. Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. So two are gone now in the Baltimore fifth. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Looking to minimize the damage here. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Line toward the alley in left center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Throw won't get him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Last half of the 5th. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Jason Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Up next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And the pitch. There's a forkball in for strike 1. Guzman, playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Swing, and he pops him up. Alberto in foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Fouled off. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Count is 1-2 now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 go the Rangers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they... By that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Gene Segura will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Javier Reyes. He singled his last time up. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Maben. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
Now batting, number 21.
Ready once again, number 21. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Maben. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're still in. Bottom of the inning now. Eight to 2 tonight's final. Baltimore slugged their way to victory with 15 hits.
Our final line score tonight.
AAA baseball. Brian Johnson, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Standing in, Larry Bull, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Larry Bull.
Belted out toward deep center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
So digging in now, Larry Bull. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Digging in to try it again, Larry Bull. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey, way to square that up.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Stepping in, Marcus Wilson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 6-4. Minor League Baseball is Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
The 1-0 delivery.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder to the track. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Third home